Let's look at the multi-genre projects of a few former students. This work is from a class specifically for future high school English teachers, but aside from the content, their assignment was identical to yours. They posted to a subpage on a class Google site, and their posts contained 3 genres, a paragraph-ish of context for each genre, and bibliographic citations. So this particular student paired just the citations that informed each genre. And so her genres were an infographic, as you can see, as well as a memo that was put in contrast with a personal letter. This student also went a little bit above and beyond and included a 4th genre, a recipe. And so again, this is a really good example of just a little bit of context for what your viewers are looking at, the citations that inform the composition, and then the composed genre of choice. This student composed 2 poems, one free verse that she also recorded herself reading to capture that coffee house feel. So we'll get to that recording that was posted to SoundCloud right there. And another poem that is a blackout poem. And she's provided several images to help us read and process that piece of art. She too created an infographic, and altogether these compositions showcase her research into the representation or lack thereof of disabled characters in young adult literature. So on her subpage, we again see the explanatory and contextualizing paragraphs, as well as the bibliography of her sources. Infographics were pretty popular with this group, and this student also adds in a grocery list as well as an op-ed in which she writes back to the author of one of her articles. So as an op-ed or opposite editorial, this piece disagrees with the claims of that source. It is important to me that you respect the conventions of the genres that you choose. In other words, a grocery list should genuinely look like a grocery list, or a motivational video should look and sound like the real deal. Thus, one of my critiques of the last student work that we looked at was that it didn't always do that. This grocery list looks and reads a little bit more like a top 10 list, which of course is a genre too. On the brief list of genres provided for you, there are some links to help you with conventions. So for example, want to make a brochure? Well, there is some information you can read, and there are some guidelines for that. You also could search online for how-to guides. Whichever genres you choose, make sure that you share your work with all of us in a way that we can view it. I look forward to seeing your 3 genres and the creativity with which you process your summer's research. Remember that I'm here for you if you need me.